Hey everyone, welcome to Standing in Power. This is Lisette Lee, and today I have with me my special guest, Melissa Sherman. Hi, Melissa.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What is it that you do? What are you passionate about?
Yes. I am actually a mortgage originator, and I have been in this business for this wild, crazy business for 20 some years.
It's a long time.
Yes. And I am passionate about helping clients truly find the best fit, a mortgage solution and fit for them. It's almost kind of like a mortgage matchmaker.
Yeah. I like that term, mortgage matchmaker. That should be your tagline. Well, how is it that you got into this industry? Was it just one day you woke up and like, oh, this is what I want to do? Like, well, what led you to that?
Yeah. I've always been in the financial industry since 16 years old, and really gravitated towards mortgage. I really gravitated towards helping homeowners. I feel there is such a huge need for helping people navigate through the home buying process. It is can be overwhelming, and it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
So I
true.
am just passionate about helping and making something that may appear that it could be overwhelming, simplifying and making it comfortable.
That's good, because I mean, just thinking of a loan and so many options. I'm not even going to try to pretend I know the terms because I don't. But you know, in that world, there's so many things, so many moving parts with it, so many options, right? And so it's good to, I mean,
Absolutely.
to have the knowledge in that area. I wouldn't even know where to start. So I'm glad that there's people like you who can guide us in that process.
Yeah, and it's a work in progress because there's always changes. There's always ebbs and flows. And so working through that and kind of specializing in that area, it's a challenge sometimes.
That's true. And another thing though that I've come across in that area is just that follow up with customers, and and sometimes it's hard, like when you're dealing with somebody, and at least from the customer end, right? You're dealing with somebody, it's like they said they were going to call you back and they didn't call you back, and it can be frustrating.
And it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It happens a lot in all industries. But communication is super important. One of the things that I thrive is educating, especially first-time home buyers that have never gone through the process. Again, just helping them navigate through that process and making it comfortable. And having good communication and educating them along the way, turning something into they thought that it was never possible to, holding the keys to their home, their brand new home.
Oh, I can't imagine.
It's so rewarding.
Yeah. Well, what are some of the challenges that you've had, and how have you overcome them?
Oh goodness, where do I start? Truly, I mean, I've been through in 20 years now, been through the highs and the lows. I've seen huge market changes, large rate swings up and down, and just value properties, declining, increasing all over you name it. I've been through it.
I mean, the recession, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, what's helped you just get through some of those times that have been tough?
Yeah. I think it's, just really listening, hearing. Every client is so different. So hearing their stories, being part of that, and just in a small way, or in a big way, it's just so rewarding, and staying abreast to changes, market changes, just how I can help them get through that process as easy as possible, and making it a great experience overall.
Yeah. So it's, from what I'm hearing, it's not like you're stressing. You're like, oh my gosh, am I going to help? No, it's like you are like, okay, this is happening. Yeah. Let me go and into this approach, and this is going to be a better option for you. Right.
And that's that's really what it is. That's really what it's about, because everyone needs someone in their court, and helping them and guiding them through that process. So staying on top of that, and just being available and ready and willing to help.
That's great. No, thank you. Well, who can you say has been your biggest supporter?
I would say, that's an easy one. My family. My family absolutely is my biggest supporter. They've been through the thick and thin through this crazy industry, and it could be from my first year running on coffee and adrenaline to milestones to, just overcoming challenges, just, all of the above.
Yeah.
And they just consistently remind me of, my heart and why I'm in it and my capabilities.
Yeah, no, that's good to have that support system there. And if you are out there struggling, trying to stay afloat in whatever it is that you do, please seek out help. There are resources out there for you, so you are not alone. I know I've said this before, but you're not alone.
I would also like to add and say my clients have been also huge supporters, consistently referring friends and family and sometimes even their kids. Kind of dating myself now saying that out loud, but it's so rewarding and so appreciative, and it just reminds me of why I do what I do.
Yeah, and especially if we're doing it for that long, just that referral, that word of mouth, because that shows people trust you.
Right.
And that's the main thing. Like you want to follow the ethics, right, in what you're doing. You want to have integrity. You want to follow through, and you want to communicate with them. So it's good, and that shows, right? That's like the fruits of what you've done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, what would you say to somebody that's either going into this field, right? They're just starting off, right? They're barely, getting their feet wet a little bit, or even into any other type of business or career. Right. What would you say to them?
Yeah. Well, just like buying a home, it can be intimidating, starting something new, whether it be in mortgage or whether it be, in muffins in a bakery, whether it be marketing, whatever the profession or the business may be. It can seem overwhelming. I guess my advice would be just don't doubt yourself, and be confident. Don't expect perfection.
Yep, that's a big one, guys.
Yes, don't expect perfection, and give yourself some grace.
Yes,
and anything's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's very important, guys. Please write this down. And you know what? That is absolutely correct. Sometimes we do end up getting stuck in that perfectionistic cycle. And what happens is that actually that creates more feelings of being overwhelmed.
Right.
You're stressing yourself out. So if you find yourself in that cycle too, just take a deep breath, take a step back, and give yourself permission to make mistakes here and there, but learn from them.
Yeah, exactly. And ask questions. A lot of them. Honestly, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to lean on mentors or lean on your online community or lean on friends and family. Well,
that creates growth.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you have to know it all. You don't.
Right.
You can ask for help.
Right. Yeah. And it's not easy starting something new, but continue to thrive and push, and it's worth it in the end.
Yeah, it can feel scary, right?
Yeah.
But like you said, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
I do have one more question for you. How do you stand and empower?
I stand and empower to motivate others. I truly think that empowerment, especially in today's overwhelming society, world, however you want to see and look at that, it's important to lean on each other, believe in each other, and support each other.
Yeah. No, that's really good. That's beautiful. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with us today, for taking the time out of your day. I know I said this at the beginning, but I know you're a busy woman, so thank you again for being here today to be in today's segment. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and go back, watch it again, take some notes down. And if you have any questions for Melissa, her information will be in the link. Well, we'll see you guys next time at Stand and Empower.